So my name is Boris Jukic. I'm a professor of information systems at the Ray School of Business. So business intelligence and data analytics major is one of our core majors in the School of Business, and the main task of that major is to prepare students to be successful in careers that are often described by various job titles such as data analyst, business analyst, business intelligence specialist, data architect, but most of them would fall into category of serving as a bridge between hardcore technical people who write the code, source code for mathematical algorithms, data mining, machine learning, information visualization, and what we call domain experts, marketing managers, financial managers, HR managers, who are able to translate business requirements of different business functional areas into plan of action, into plan to build and to design dashboards, things that give managers key performance indicators to make better data-driven decisions. Oftentimes, should I continue? Yeah, because there's more. I'll just say everything. So oftentimes they are jack of all trades. So one thing that I tell students in this field is that they should be prepared to learn all the time. So let's say if they end up in healthcare analytics or supply chain analytics or social media analytics, they have to be able to learn about healthcare, about insurance, about supply chain, about social media, and then apply the techniques and tools and knowledge areas they learned in their major in variety of different contexts. So you have to be flexible, open-minded, willing to learn, willing to adapt to new situations. I've been instrumental in this whole business intelligence data analytics initiative. I happened to be in this area before it was well known. I have 20 years of experience teaching courses such as data warehousing, data management, and it used to be that this was a highly specialized field for organizations and companies who had financial resources to buy very expensive machines and also resources to collect massive amounts of data on their own. So think companies like Walmart, Bank of America, National Security Agency. But what happened over the last 10 to 15 years due to explosion of everything from wearable devices, GPS technology in cell phones, scans everywhere in grocery stores, in retail establishment, in movie theaters, all the companies now are sitting on massive amounts of data, and they have access through cloud computing platforms such as Amazon Web Services or others to actually process the data, but their lack is expertise and skill to deal with this. So this whole profession became from becoming highly specialized and for few experts, it became part of a professional field where now you have job openings for these careers all over. So what we realized is that this is a new field that needs to be professionalized, that companies are asking for left and right, and it was only natural that due to the fact that we already have this expertise, we have taught it in a variety of fields, from computer science to business to math, that this can all be now packaged into a new major that satisfies the burning corporate and non-profit and managerial needs across every area of human activity. All right, so students in business intelligence data analytics major, like every business student, they have to take business core. So all of them have to take core courses in main functional areas such as accounting, finance, operations management, human resource management, etc. Now, after or during the completion of that core, the core courses they have to take in the major are courses in data management, in designing what we call business applications with the purpose of creating business intelligence platforms for organizations to use, and also being able to actually extract the requirements from various stakeholders and convert them into either applications or procedures and tools for managers to use. So I always say this major is really a bridge between the technical and the business community, but with acute interest in enabling data-driven decision-making across the board, from executive level down to mid-managerial level. So in that sense, all these skills and tools that you learn in our major can be applied on a department level, on a division level, all the way down to the corporate boardroom. So we encourage all our students to get involved in summer internship programs. There is a capstone course. A course is called IS 437, where you kind of combine all the skills and tools you learned in previous classes into building, let's say, one data analytics application from scratch. And often it can be in the context of actual problem, either non-for-profit or client-based problem that we need to solve, either through our corporate partnership or through partnership with the wider community. But in addition, we are really a major that has a variety of internship opportunities for juniors and sophomores to take as summer internship. And I'd like to say, I mean, and it's really not an overstatement, I always say it's 3 to 1. For every 1 student in our major, there's probably 3 internship opportunities every summer you can take. And we're having a hard time filling all of these. And again, it is a very popular major with a lot of industry demand that is only growing every year. So people often ask me, parents and students often ask me, what kind of industry can I be working, can I expect to be working after completing this major? And my tongue-in-cheek answer is, well, only in those companies and industry that use data. So basically, every industry that you can imagine nowadays is being data-driven and collects data and tries to use data to make business decisions. So our students end up in companies from manufacturing to supply chain to hospitality. Healthcare is a really big one, but also national security, law enforcement, finance, you name it. So basically, the career, when I look back to where my former students are working, they work in some of the companies that we have strong partnership with, such as General Electric, IBM, but also they work in unexpected places. A lot of them work in healthcare provider companies, a lot of them work in manufacturing companies, a lot of them work in variety of non-for-profit and institutional government jobs that frankly simply did not exist 5 or 10 years ago. I think it's very advantageous to study this program at our university, especially when you compare our approach to many other schools. Our approach, first and foremost, is truly interdisciplinary, and we really focus on the key skills that we know that industry demands. And we actually practice what we preach. We use our own data analytics skills to analyze industries by scanning continuously main job boards like LinkedIn and Indeed and Career Builder, and to look what are the key skills associated with these descriptions, such as data scientist, business intelligence, business analyst. And we make sure that our curriculum is in sync with those needs. And again, I think one of the main things that we differ from other schools is that we don't teach you to do supply chain analytics or specialized finance analytics or specialized HR analytics. We teach you part and parcel of the key skills of data analytics. With your business core and data analytics, you can really be trained to operate in a variety of business fields, and you can choose the career of your choice and pursue it within a variety of business domains. So in terms of student accessibility to faculty, Clarkson has a tradition and a culture of open doors. So again, we're not a big university. Our courses are, you're very rarely in a course that has like triple-digit students. Most of our courses, most of the courses that I teach have no more than 25 to 30 students. And I speak for variety of, for majority of Clarkson community that we try to get on first name basis with our students and be available to them. So not just during the office hours, but again, these are the students you run into hallways, you run in the gym, you run in the cafeteria. So in a sense, I think we create this culture of friendly, supportive mentoring that transcends just standard, come see me during the office hour type culture. So as you can imagine, this field abounds with different potential research opportunities. Again, I have two main interests. One is using data analytics in variety of platforms and variety of actually business domains. So one of my personal interests is using data analytics tools and techniques in context of social networks. So and again, it's an interdisciplinary research with colleagues from math and computer science, where we're trying to use data analytics techniques to optimize use of social networks for corporate communication. So for example, a network such as Twitter and Facebook, if you have too many subscribers and too many partners, you might send and receive too much information, leading to information overload. If you have too few, you may miss critical information. So there's a fine line, and there's a lot of research opportunities in finding what is the optimal number of structuring the corporate network of information for maximum value of information that you receive and submit. On the other hand, also, I'm very interested, my core area is database and data management, and there's a whole research stream in how to manage data better and also how to present it to the end user. So I do some research in combining data management and data visualization techniques to actually convey complex corporate information in a way that is conducive for better understanding, not necessarily to be flashier and more to impress your boss more, but to actually convey the same information in a way that makes better decision and actually be able to cut through the tangle of numbers and get to the pure insight. So in conclusion, what I'd like to add about Clarkson in general, and this program in particular, is often people ask me whether data analytics is a career for me. So let's talk about the program first. I always say to students, you don't necessarily have to be a math genius or programming wizard, but I always say to students, are you somebody who likes to look at the numbers before making a decision? Are you somebody who likes to play with spreadsheets? I would say if you hate spreadsheets, this program is probably not for you. But if you're intrigued with spreadsheets, but you don't consider yourself a programming wizard or a math genius, this may be actually a really good program with you, because what you need to have, in my mind, for this program, you have to have a right temperament, somebody who just likes data-driven decision making and who likes to see what does data tell us before making decisions. And then I think that's very consistent with Clarkson's main kind of MO and philosophy. We're a school that is very much oriented towards value-added technical skills, how to use technology in general to make society better. So obviously, how to do well by doing good. So basically, learning useful skills that can help you and your organization and the world in general, but also that lead to good, rewarding and profitable careers.